Welcome back to Stump the Bill, where movie knowledge is the key to victory. Each episode, our contestants are put through a series of challenging rounds, testing everything from their basic film trivia knowledge to their ability to connect cinematic dots under pressure. This week's movie theme is the totally tubular 80s. So put on your leg warmers and let your economics trickle down. Let's get ready to stump the bill. I am your host, Jen Lloyd, and today we've got an exciting lineup of challenges that will test our contestants' cinematic prowess. Let's welcome back Judge Greg to the program. How was your weekend, Your Honor?
Very good, very good. I am the karaoke king. I was crowned yesterday at the Good Night in North Hollywood. They were like, "Wow, no one else needs to sing. You've won karaoke." So that was really nice.
What was your song?
Possum Kingdom by the Toadies.
Okay.
Nice.
Good choice. Good choice. Now let's meet our players. This week's contestant is Matt. Matt, you're a graphic designer. I hear you do some pretty interesting poster work. You want to tell our audience a little bit about what you do?
Yeah, I work for a company called All American Publishing, and we basically make posters and t-shirts for schools, basically to raise money for their different programs, and mainly for sports, though. It's a lot of athletics. We deal with local businesses who, can advertise on those, posters or the t-shirts, and basically pays for the poster or the t-shirt, and then also the school gets a little bit of money left over to use for their programs.
That's pretty cool. And if people want to get involved in this as a business, where'd they go to?
It's called wehelpschools.com is our website.
Cool.
And they can go on. If you're a business and you want to advertise in the local high school, poster or t-shirt, I reach out to them. I reach out to us. Or if you're somebody that works for a school and you want to get a poster or t-shirt made, you can also contact us.
Nice. And finally, let's say hello to a Bill any duck would be jealous of. It's Bill Narducci.
Hi, guys. How's it going?
How was your week, Bill?
It's good. I saw a movie called The Ballad of Wallace Island. It's on Peacock. I highly recommend it.
Very cool. I will check it out on your recommendation. Bill, can you let us know what our contestant is playing for this week?
You can win a $100 gift card to Long Story Irish Pub. Come on in, bring your friends, and don't forget your family. We got great places to sit and eat some finger foods and lots of burgers and sandwiches and more burgers and fries. Bring your friends, eat tons, have a beer, drink some Coca-Cola, whatever you want. Come on down to 4204 Voltaire Street in San Diego, California. And don't forget your friends. Long Story Irish Pub.
Nice.
A lot of pressure, Matt.
I know.
I know San Diego's very close to you.
I love it there. So
I can't believe that's Bill's voice on the ad read. That is his real voice. And
I had it lowered for that commercial.
He did Bill also did the famous Carvel ice cream cake commercials. He was the original Cookie Puss.
And a fudgy that will come and get a fudgy that will.
All right, gentlemen, let's dive into the world of movies and see who emerges as the ultimate film buff, shall we? We're starting off with round one, where contestants, you will have 2 minutes to answer as many movie trivia questions as possible. Each right answer is worth 1 point. Bill will go bye-bye. And Greg and Matt, when you are ready.
Okay. Your time starts now.
In Highlander, what must happen for an immortal to truly die?
they have to have their head cut off.
Which sport is featured in The Color of Money?
Pool.
Coal miner's daughter tells the life story of which country music legend?
Patsy Cline or something. I don't know. Pass.
In The Elephant Man, what is the real name of the protagonist known as the Elephant Man?
Oh, God. I only saw the movie once a long time ago. Pass.
Which song from Fame won the Academy Award for Best Original Song?
I Want to Live Forever.
In Purple Rain, what is the name of Prince's band in the film?
Oh, shit. Pass.
Which mythical creature appears prominently in Splash?
A mermaid.
In Pee-wee's Big Adventure, what is Pee-wee desperately trying to recover?
His bike.
What game show does Fletch claim to be researching when he goes undercover?
Oh, man. Jeopardy.
In Young Guns, what is the name of the group of outlaws led by Billy the Kid?
Regulators.
In The Naked Gun, what is Detective Frank Drebin's badge number?
Oh man, pass.
What war is depicted in the film Glory?
Oh, the Revolutionary War.
In Overboard,
Civil
what
War.
condition?
Civil War. Sorry.
In Overboard, what condition does Goldie Hawn's character suffer from?
Amnesia.
In Can't Buy Me Love, how much does Ronald pay Cindy to pretend to be his girlfriend?
Oh, I don't remember. Pass.
In Vice Versa, what causes the father and son to switch bodies?
Oh man. Pass.
6.
In Purple Rain, what is the name of Prince's band in the film?
On the Revolution.
Time.
All right.
Good.
Pretty good showing.
Yeah. All right, let's get Bill back and see how he does.
Hey, Greg, I want to let you know the Yankees are still winning, though.
They still?
Yeah.
Oh, well, not for long. Not
Okay.
for long. And Bill, just so you know, Matt is winning right now because he's got a bunch right. And you
Matt
don't have
is
any
always winning against me.
All right, well, your time starts now.
In Highlander, what must happen for an immortal to truly die?
Dude, I don't know. Come on.
Which sport is featured in The Color of Money?
Pool.
In Coal Miner's Daughter tells the life story of which
Oh.
country music legend?
Oh, Tammy Wynette, I think.
In The Elephant Man, what is the name of the protagonist known as the
Oh,
Elephant Man?
it's Roger or something. It's John Roger, maybe.
Which song from Fame won the Academy Award for Best Original Song?
Fame, I'm gonna live forever.
In Purple Rain, what is the name of Prince's band in the film?
The Revolution.
Which mythical creature appears prominently in Splash?
It's a mermaid.
In Pee-wee's Big Adventure, what is Pee-wee desperately trying to recover?
His bike.
What game show does Fletch claim to be researching for when undercover?
Publishers Clearinghouse.
In Young Guns, what's the name of a group of young outlaws led by Billy the Kid?
Warriors. The Warriors.
In The Naked Gun, what is Detective Frank Drebin's badge number?
Oh, horror. Good question. I have no idea.
What war is depicted in the film Glory?
The Civil War. Greatest movie ever.
In Overboard, what condition does Goldie Hawn's character suffer from?
Amnesia. Another masterpiece.
In Can't Buy Me Love, how much does Ronald pay Cindy to pretend to be his girlfriend?
I think $1,000.
And Vice Versa, what causes the father and son to switch bodies?
It's like a head. It's an artifact head.
In Highlander, what must happen for an immortal to truly die?
I get stabbed by a sword or something.
All right, let's do time on that.
All right.
There could only be one.
So in Highlander, what must happen for an immortal to truly die? They must be beheaded.
Oh, jeez. A little dark there, Greg.
Yeah. Which sport is featured in The Color of Money? That is pool or billiards. Coal Miner's Daughter tells the tale of Loretta Lynn.
Oh.
Loretta Lynn. Nobody got that one. In Elephant Man, the real name of the protagonist was John Merrick.
Oh.
John Merrick.
So close.
My dad loved that movie. He called me the Elephant Man.
Is that something you've told your therapist, or how does that?
I am not a monster. Sorry. Keep going.
What song from Fame won the Academy Award for Best Original Song? That's Fame. The name of the song is Fame. Yeah. Purple Rain, the name of Prince's band is The Revolution. Both got that. Which mythical creature appears prominently in Splash? That would be Tom Hanks. No, just kidding. Mermaid.
He's had a pretty successful career, so he is mythical in his own sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We knew his old assistant. So we're kind of famous.
Oh, we should get him on.
Yeah, if he takes your calls.
In Pee-wee's Big Adventure, what is Pee-wee desperately trying to recover? His bicycle. What game show does Fletch claim to be researching when undercover? Name that tune.
Bill, I think you should have known that.
In Young Guns, the name of the group of outlaws is the Regulators.
Ah, damn.
Matt got that. In Naked Gun, what is Detective Frank Drebin's badge number? It is DW40.
Hilarious joke.
What war is depicted in the film Glory? That is the American Civil War. Yelbo said Civil War. I'll give it to you.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Greg.
I'm
You're
just
gonna
saying,
school me on
we're not
Glory,
the only
a movie
country
I
that
could
has had a
recite.
civil war. There has been
I could
hundreds
recite
of
that
countries with
movie
civil wars.
frame by frame, and my college roommate was in the movie. You're gonna school me on Glory. Okay.
I did not know you were college roommates with Denzel. That is really interesting.
Yeah, he was a little he was a little out of place at Emerson.
In Overboard, what condition does Goldie Hawn's character suffer from? Amnesia. Amnesia. In Can't Buy Me Love, how much does Ronald pay Cindy to pretend to be his girlfriend? That is the sum of $1,000, which Bill got, amazingly. And in Vice Versa, what causes the father and son to switch bodies? A magic skull. Now,
Yeah.
Bill said a artifact, a head artifact. I'm going to give you that, Bill, because
some might call it a skull.
some might call it a skull. So let me just add these up.
Like Far Like Son's better than Vice Versa.
Matt, you got 8. Bill got 1, 2, 3, 4. That can't be right. 9. Oh,
We got a barn burner.
Well, let's move on to round 2 and see how you fare. This is movie quotes and taglines, and in this round, I'll read either a quote from a movie or a famous tagline used to promote a film, and each contestant will have a chance to identify the movie it's from. You'll have 90 seconds to get as many correct as possible, and each correct answer will give you 1 point. Let's see how well you know your movies and their marketing, starting off with movie quotes. Now, there'll be 5 quotes, and I'll let you know when I move on to taglines, and there'll be 5 of those.
Okay. Matthew, your time starts now.
She gave me a pen. I gave her my heart, and she gave me a pen.
Say anything?
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Pass.
That's why they call them crushes. If they were easy, they'd call them something else.
I don't know. Pass.
Did you hear? School's canceled today because Kurt and Ram killed themselves in a repressed homosexual suicide pact.
I know this.
You can pass and come back to it.
Come back.
Others.
Yeah. All right.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses.
Blues Brothers.
Okay. Now we'll go on to taglines. First is the snobs against the slobs.
Run to the nerds.
Come to laugh, come to cry, come to care, come to terms.
Terms of endearment.
The man with the hat is back, and this time he's bringing his dad.
Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade.
In Vietnam, the wind doesn't blow, it sucks.
Apocalypse Now.
A tale of murder, lust, greed, revenge, and seafood.
I know this. Fish Called Wanda.
And time. Just got that one in. All right.
Good job.
Okay. That was good. All right, let's get Billy back.
Hi,
Hey, Bill.
Hey, Matt. Hey there, everyone.
I hope you're ready.
So ready.
Okay. Your time starts now.
She gave me a pen. I gave her my heart, and she gave me a pen.
Say anything.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
I'm blanking. Pass.
That's why they call them crushes. If they were easy, they'd call them something else.
Pass.
Did you hear? School's canceled today because Kurt and Ram killed themselves in a repressed homosexual suicide pact.
Summer school?
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses.
Blues Brothers.
Taglines. It's the snobs against the slobs.
Revenge of now it's Caddyshack.
Come to laugh, come to cry, come to care, come to terms.
In terms of endearment.
The man with the hat is back, and this time he's bringing his dad.
Oh, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
In Vietnam, the wind doesn't blow, it sucks.
I think that's Full Metal Jacket.
A tale of murder, lust, greed, revenge, and seafood.
Oh, gee, sibling rivalry.
Okay.
2.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
God, Fright Night.
That's why they call them crushes. If they were easy, they'd call them something else.
No idea, man. These are good.
Okay.
I'm gonna kick myself.
So she gave me a pen. I gave her a heart, and she gave me a pen. To say anything. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Was the fly.
Oh, dude.
That's why they call them crushes. If they were easy, they'd call them something else. 16 candles.
Shit.
Did you hear? School's canceled today because Kirk and Ram killed themselves in a repressed suicide pact. It was the Heathers, yes. It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. That is the Blues Brothers. The snobs against the slobs. Caddyshack. Come to laugh, come to cry, come to care, come to terms. Terms of endearment. The man with the hat is back, and this time he's bringing his dad. Indiana Jones in the Last Crusade. In Vietnam, the wind doesn't blow, it sucks. Full Metal Jacket. And a tale of murder, lust, greed, revenge, and seafood. A fish called Wanda.
Oh my God.
Way to go, Matthew, with that one. So now the scores are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Matt.
Jesus.
Bill got 6. So
Oh, it's a tight one.
We got a barn
it's a
burner.
tight one.
We're moving on to round 3. Let's get ready for the lightning round where quick thinking is key. This is where true movie aficionados can shine by connecting minimal clues to the right films. Contestants will have only 1 minute on the clock. Say the answer as soon as you know it and pass if you don't, which will save you time. And you'll receive 1 point for every correct answer. Cool.
Okay, Matthew, your time starts now.
Okay.
Olympics, running.
Go for it.
Chariots of Fire.
Lake, loons, generations.
Pass.
Letters, Sealy, Georgia.
Pass.
News, anchor, ethics.
Paper.
Bartender, Jamaica, cruise.
Cocktail.
Christ, Scorsese, controversy.
Pass.
Mafia, Pfeiffer, FBI.
Pass.
Dreams, Freddy, Craven.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Outlaws, Lincoln County, Billy.
That's Young Guns.
Robot, number 5, Alive.
Short Circuit.
And time. Awesome.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
There were some toughies in there.
Yeah.
But if I know Bill, he's going to screw them all up anyway. So
And I think you do.
that's. Come on back, Bill.
I'm back.
Hi,
You miss
Bill.
me?
Are you ready?
Did you miss me, guys?
Always.
What round is this?
This is the lightning round.
And what show is this?
Jeopardy.
Stump the Bill.
Okay, I'm ready.
Unless we rename it to Greg Judge's Trivia, which I think has, some
That
merit.
has more panache.
Yeah. Okay, Bill, your time starts now.
Olympics, running, Scotland.
Chariots of Fire, Greg.
Lake, loons, generations.
Pass.
Letters, Sealy, Georgia.
Pass.
News, anchor, ethics.
Terms of no, broadcast news.
Bartender, Jamaica, cruise.
Cocktail, Greg.
Christ, Scorsese, controversy.
The Last Temptation of Christ.
Mafia, Pfeiffer, FBI.
Married to the Mob, Greg.
Dreams, Freddy, Craven.
A Nightmare on Elm Street, Greg.
Outlaws, Lincoln County, Billy.
The Legend of Billie Jean.
Robot, number 5, Alive.
Short Circuit.
Lake.
Oh,
Time.
go ahead. You're right.
Lake,
No.
loons, generations.
Repeat it one more time.
Lake, loons, generations.
Pass. What's the other one I passed on?
Letters, Sealy, Georgia. Time.
I don't know. Good ones.
All right. Olympics running in Scotland was Chariots of Fire. Lake, loons, generations on Golden Pond.
Yes, I never saw it.
Letters, Sealy, Georgia. The Color Purple.
Good movie.
News, anchor, ethics. Broadcast news. Bartender, Jamaica, cruise, cocktail. Christ, Scorsese, controversy. The Last Temptation of Christ.
I can't believe I missed that.
Mafia, Pfeiffer, FBI, Married to the Mob. Dreams, Freddy Craven, Nightmare on Elm Street. Outlaws, Lincoln County, Billy was Young Guns.
Ah,
Robot, number 5, Alive, Short Circuit. So in that round, Matt, you got 5. Bill, you got 7.
All right.
I think that's a 3-point lead. Easy to come up.
Let's everybody shake it off, and we'll pause for a commercial break.
Grit and Script, the minds behind the magic. We turn your creative spark into cinematic brilliance. More than just a service, we're your dedicated collaborators. Tell us your story, from script coverage, consultations, short story coverage, coaching, and mentoring. We've got you covered. What are you waiting for? Get in touch at gritandscript.com.
All right, Matt, this could be where you come back in the exciting ding-dong round of Stump the Bill. This round tests not only your knowledge, but also your quick thinking and timing. When you know the answer to one of our progressively revealing clues about a film, Matt will shout ding, and Bill will shout dong to signal your readiness. But remember, you must wait to be called on by Judge Greg before you can give your answer. If you answer before being called on, you will be boxed out and you cannot respond to the question. Likewise, if you answer and get it wrong, you will be boxed out and cannot respond to the question. So let's see who can combine speed with accuracy to dominate this round. Are our contestants ready to play?
More than ever.
Yeah.
Let the ding dong challenge begin.
I'm also ready.
Good.
Okay. First one, clue number 10, released in 1985. Clue number 9, romantic complications arise from a deception. Clue number 8, set in a high school environment.
Dong.
Bill.
Secret Admirer.
Incorrect, Bill.
Ah!
Just for Matt now. Clue number 7, the main character believes they're being discriminated against. Clue number 6, main character disguises himself to prove a point.
Oh.
Don't, Matt, make sure you know it before, you know.
Yeah. Clue number 5.
You have 5 clues left.
Clue number 5 centers around a newspaper internship competition.
Ah.
Clue number 4, teen comedy about gender identity and journalism. Clue number 3.
Dong.
Okay, Matt.
So just one of the guys?
Yes.
It is just one of the guys. 5
I was
points.
just talking about her today because she dated Bruce Springsteen. Joyce Hauser. Wow.
I thought the movie poster was very good with the football helmets.
It's complete. It was
on
on
the chest.
all the time on HBO, and The brother's room had nothing but naked girls. It was just completely inappropriate.
I'm glad you remember that part.
Of course, it was at adolescence.
Seared into his mind forever.
I even know who wrote it. I even know who directed it.
Well, of course you know that.
Well, you should have waited till that clue.
I got so cocky.
Who directed it?
Lisa Gottlieb. Jeff Franklin wrote it with someone else. Jeff Franklin wrote it with someone else who created Full House.
Okay.
All right, Bill. We're moving on.
That's
okay. Hold on. How many points does Matt get?
5.
Matt is winning.
He is.
It's anyone's game, truly.
I got cocky.
All right. Clue number 10, released in 1985. Clue number 9, main character is a high school student. Clue number 8, features dance sequences and romantic subplot. Clue number 7, set in modern-day Hollywood. Clue number 6, features a centuries-old vampire seeking young blood. Clue number 5, horror comedy about vampires.
Dong?
Bill.
Once Bitten?
You are correct, Bill.
With
Stars,
Karen Hopkins?
Karen
Hopkins.
Yeah.
And
How many
Jim
points?
Carrey, a very, very young Jim Carrey.
How many points? Is that 5?
5.
All right.
Now you're in the lead.
Still anybody's game.
All right. Next movie, clue number 10, released in 1987. Clue number 9 takes place over several days. Clue number 8 centers around an Italian-American family.
Dong.
Bill.
Moonstruck.
You are correct, Bill.
You didn't let me get to the famous line, snap out of it.
Because Moonstruck, that movie was on like probably every day in my childhood.
Oh.
How many points? How many is that 8?
That is 8 points, Bill.
Okay.
But it's okay because Matt is going to get this next one.
Here we go. Clue number 10, released in 1983. Clue number 9, main character dreams of escaping his hometown. Clue number 8, focuses on class tensions and limited opportunities. Clue number 7, set in declining steel mill community. Clue number 6, sports drama set in a small town in Pennsylvania.
Dong.
Bill.
All the right moves.
Bill, you are correct. All the right moves.
How many points is that?
That is 6 points.
It was Leah Thompson's in that movie.
And Craig T. Nelson.
And Tom
and
Cruise.
And Lucille Ball produced it. Well, FYI.
Huh. Good for Lucille Ball. That's
24-41. What a game we have so far. It all comes down to this.
If I can get to it fast enough.
Welcome to the final showdown on Stump the Bill. Here's how it works. We name a Hollywood hotshot, an actor or a director, and player 1 wagers how many of the stars' films they could name. Player 2 then chooses to A, bet they can name more, or B, challenge player 1 to meet their wager. The challenge player has 60 seconds to list their films. Meet the wager, you score the number of films you said you could name, fall short, and your opponent gets those points. It's all about movie knowledge, strategy, and thinking fast under pressure. Who will be crowned the ultimate film buff? Let's find out. Greg?
okay. Our first Hollywood hotshot actor this week was born on Manhattan, a small island where the local inhabitants' diet mainly consists of foldable pizza and hot dogs served on wheeled carts. Like his fellow islanders, our hotshot enjoyed the native Manhattan custom of slapping the hoods of yellow vehicles while vocalizing that they are in fact walking and acting in a primitive form of movie called Broadway. In fact, someone named Tony liked our hotshot's acting so much, he gave him 2 awards for the live movies of Brighton Beach Memoirs and How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. That's right. This week's first Hollywood hotshot is Matthew Broderick.
Okay, Matt, how many films can you name that Matthew Broderick has acted in?
Man. 3, 4.
All right.
Okay,
Or Bill,
4.
how many can you do?
Matt, I'm gonna go crazy, and if I don't get it, you get the points.
All right.
Don't do it to help me.
No, I'm not doing it to help you. I'm gonna say 9.
9.
Wow. Matt, can you do 10 or you want Bill to go for 9?
I wanted to see him go for 9.
All right.
That'll be fun.
Bill, it's on.
Okay. Your time starts now.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off,
Mhm.
Torch Song Trilogy, Max Dugan Returns, Glory, Family Business, Stepford Wives, Out on a Limb. Did I already say that?
No.
Election.
I have 8 so far.
How much time?
7 seconds.
I don't think I got it. All right.
All
All right.
Don't school Bill about Glory.
Glory?
No, the Cable Guy.
God damn it.
Freshman.
That's my favorite movie.
Godzilla.
That's not my favorite movie.
Inspector Gadget.
That was horrible.
The Lion King.
I
The
forgot.
Lion King 2. The Lion King 1.5. Lady Hawk.
Oh my
Manchester
god.
by the Sea. The Producers. She's All That.
He's in She's All That?
Mr. Lasky.
I don't know.
Tower Heist. War
Yeah, that's a
Games.
good movie. War
Yeah.
Games.
That's one of the ones I was going to say.
Yeah.
This is a good movie.
All right. So that's 9 points to Matt, which tightens things up considerably.
All right, Greg, who's our second hotshot?
Our second Hollywood hotshot this week was born in Chicago and became a Boy Scout, where he achieved the penultimate rank of Life Scout and the Reptile Study Merit Badge.
Oh, cool story.
So personally, I would like to thank him for his service.
Okay.
In college, he developed an interest in acting, and in 1964, he came to Los Angeles, where he began to get extra roles in films and minor television roles, such as Love, American Style, and Kung Fu. His first lead role was supposed to be 1969's Model Shop, but the head of Columbia Pictures thought our hotshot had no future in the film business. Well, guess what, head of Columbia Pictures? You were very wrong, because that Hollywood hotshot was Harrison Ford.
Oh my god.
Well, thank you, Greg, for that stunning introduction. Now, Bill,
He's from Chicago?
Yeah.
yeah.
Weird.
Bill, how many films do you think you can name that Harrison Ford has acted in?
Dude. I mean, I could do 9 to start out with.
Okay. 9.
Matt?
Matt, can you do more than 9? In 60 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, how many
more?
can you?
What do you want to bid?
What do I want to bid?
Yeah.
Could you do 10, 11, 12?
I guess
Any
10,
number above 9,
because that 10 would take. Yeah.
right? But Bill can come back. Bill, can you do more than 10?
I could do 13.
13. Okay, so now, Matt, you'd have to bid more than 13.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Okay, Bill. Your time starts now. 13 films. Go.
The Fugitive, American Graffiti, Apocalypse Now, Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, The Mosquito Coast, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones: The Last Crusade, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Air Force One, Firewall, but it also had a different name. Firewall, The Frisco Kid, I'll do two more. Frantic, awesome movie. Frantic, and then Regarding Henry. I can do another one if you want.
Do another one too.
Air Force One.
Time.
All right, I got it.
Frisco Kid and Firewall are the ones that.
So look,
I'll just double check.
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah, Frisco Kid and
Firewall was so bad they renamed it, but if you put a Firewall in, came out in the early 2000s.
all right. Well, I think you got it, Bill.
On Firewall?
Yeah.
Yep.
Heard of it.
Wow.
Harrison Ford and Paul Bettany in Firewall.
Oh,
Wagering big paid off this week, Bill. I was worried you were going to lose it there at the end.
Oh,
Well,
good game. Good game. So
good
this
game,
week's winner,
gentlemen. Yep. This week's winner is Bill. Congratulations, Bill. And thank you, Matt, for coming on Stump the Bill. And thank you all,
Matt.
Thanks you all for watching. And please remember to give us a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any of our Flickaholic shows. And if you would like to be a guest on Stump the Bill, you can email us at stumpthebill@gmail.com. We'll see you all next week.
And Matt, stay around after the credits. Thanks for watching,
Okay.
everyone.
You know the movie's